Hey guys, it's me, freshly out of the shower and freshly into January. Um, as we know, Humble Choice has finally come out with their January games. It is the fourth for me because I just got off of work working nights. So this came out actually yesterday on Tuesday, but obviously since I work nights, I slept all day Tuesday. So now here we are, going through the games for January. Right off the bat, we have a heavy hitter. Heavy hitter. Doom Eternal. Super great game. If you have not played this game, I don't know what rock you've been under, but you need to get out. Okay? This game alone is worth the $10. It's still $60, right? And it is Eternal. Now, I also know that you get the two parts of the season as extras. So you get 60% off Doom Eternal The Ancient Gods Part 1 and 60% off Doom Eternal Ancient Gods Part 2 as coupons also with this, which is still not bad. Yeah? Next up we have Tribes of Midgard. I believe... No. Okay, this isn't the same one that I've played. Well, lots of games kind of like this, but... Let's see. It looks very interesting, but it looks like a team battler. Which wouldn't be so bad if I had other people playing with me that would also play games like this. But, let's see what it says. Heads up, the giants are coming. Midgard is under siege from the unwelcome visitors. Mythical creatures, deadly spirits, and gigantic brutes threaten to bring on Ragnarok. The end of the world. It's up to you, a mighty Einherjar. I've said it before, okay. Einherjar... something I'm not gonna butcher it any further. To cut short your glorious feast in Valhalla and return to Midgard. There you'll need to become the ultimate Viking and survive, even thrive, to save your village and the world from total destruction. Luckily, you don't have to be brave and alone. Your mostly fearless tribe of co-op companions will help you build up village defenses and find treasures through a vast, beautiful realm, all while doomsday ticks closer and closer. But don't let that stop your tribe from having the best apocalypse of your lives. Sir Thrive. Sir Thrive. Sir Thrive. Is that what we're doing now? Sir Thrive? Is that something that we're doing now? No. The Viking Way in Tribes of Midgard, a multiplayer action survival RPG of gigantic proportions. It does seem rather interesting. I wonder if it's couch co-op. If it's couch co-op, that might be rather cool. If it is not, that would be really difficult. Tribe of up to 10 players in online PvE co-op. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I think that'd be really interesting. Alright, and now on to the next game. We have Encase. Now, I have seen this before. I think it's on Steam, and I have seen it before, but I have not actually played it. It is, obviously, a sci-fi post-apocalyptic RPG. Ba-bow. It is a tactical sci-fi RPG set in a dystopian environment, allowing you to fight enemies, explore the hostile wasteland, level up your character, and join one of the factions made up of survivors in a shattered world and cut off from the rest of society. This is a very ode to Fallout, the original Wasteland, all those that have come about, kind of like Atom RPG. So, and rolling in one of the five wings of the Cronus Corporation, each with its own features, mechanics, and game options, so those are obviously your classes, and embark on a one-way trip inside the dome in a quest for unique artifacts as you avoid radiation, anomalies, and a whole host of creatures out to do you harm. You may start as an ordinary company employee, but you will eventually become the driving force behind the narrative that takes place before, during, and after the disaster known as the Incident. Oh, so that's interesting. So it starts before, during, and after? Huh. Crafting, combat, negotiation, you're going to need all your wits about you if you want to survive. Once you're familiar with the basics, you are thrust into an open world filled with riches and danger. The old ways are gone, ground into the dust by a powerful maelstrom. And rising from the ashes are 6 powerful factions vying for control over the ravaged landscape under the dome. Will they be allies or enemies? That choice and the future of the dome is in your hands. So that actually seems cool. Yeah, definitely a play. Huh. Alright. That sounds pretty interesting. I would like to see that. Next up, we have Ollie Ollie World. I don't know if I have this game or not. I think I do, but I don't know. Right? Obviously, it is a skateboarding game. Ollie Ollie World Rad Edition includes Ollie Ollie World First Story Expansion, Second Story Expansion, containing an entirely new biome, levels, characters, gameplay, and customization unlocks coming by fall, but we've already got that, and Close Encounter Skate Deck. Ollie Ollie World is a bold new skateboarding action platformer that's bursting with personality. Flip and flow through the vivid and vibrant world of Radlandia. That is a name. That is a name. Meeting colorful characters as you grind, trick, and air your way out to discover the mystical skate gods on your quest for Nirvana. This has been a whole host of interesting new words today. But that seems really interesting. If you like that sort of grind, platformer games, this might be really good for you. Next up, we have Grow, Song of the Evertree. Okay, third person action. Okay. Oh, it's a community builder. Interesting. Over time, the worlds of Valeria faded. The Evertree, where many worlds resided on its countless branches, is now nothing more than a sapling. Its splendor long erased from memory. No one knows how to make it grow. But you are different. I know. You hear the sun as it sings across the sky. You hear the language of rain against the earth. You are the last of the Everheart alchemists, and it is your ancestral task and privilege to care for the Evertree. Discover a vibrant, unique world at your own pace. Find unique places blooming with fantastic fauna and flora as you are encouraged to explore this beautiful world at your own pace. How do you want to spend your time? Exploring caves and solving puzzles, collecting minerals and flowers, fishing, or catching bugs? It's up to you. So it's like a farm sim set in a different world. But grow your own worlds. Learn to craft world seeds through alchemy to generate totally new worlds with unique characteristics. Tend those worlds to rejuvenate them and see how they change, and watch as new properties emerge before your very eyes. You can generate unique meadows, deserts, frozen worlds, and, oh well, alchemy is not an exact science. Some seeds may contain unexpected surprises. Yes. Very interesting. It might be a unique take on things. Next up, we have Conan Chop Chop. I have also heard this game. It's kind of like a party game. Side-scrolling, top-down, couch co-op sort of game where you play different Conan-type people. All with your own sort of stuff. It reminds me of that party game back in the day, Night Crashers, Castle Crashers. Yeah, but like with, instead of knights, we have like barbarians. All unique in their own ways. So this might be something to really generate with a lot of people you can play online. And I mean, it is $25 with a lot of unique, gimmicky gags and stuff like that. I think it would be very interesting to play with my friends. So I may have to coax them along to play this with me. Next up, we have Hoko Life. I actually have seen this. I have not played it. It is another sort of Harvest Moon-esque game where you're basically living life. Okay, so step off a train into a town of Hoko and get settled into your new home. This quiet village needs your help to turn it into the charming rural town everyone loves. With hammer and paints in hand, it's up to you to design, build, and decorate homes for all of your new friends. Oh, so in this one you are a home designer. So I guess that works. Yeah. You also fish and do farming and mining and everything else. All sorts of stuff. But yeah, you design the homes and where to put everything and everything else. So that seems rather interesting take on it all. Next up we have the Serpent Rogue. This is a Humble Bundle Presents. Let's see. You look like you're a plague doctor. Yeah. The Serpent Rogue is a botanical action-adventure game built around exploring a medieval fantasy world, mastering the art of alchemy, and taming wild creatures. Playing as a mysterious alchemist only known as the Warden, you will craft, brew, boil, and concoct potions, all in your stead to protect the realm from the dreadful Serpent Rogue. So that sounds interesting. So I guess the Serpent Rogue is like a plant? It says the ominous Serpent Rogue has laid down roots on Mount Morbus. Its evil is spreading quickly, and it threatens to overwhelm the realm. It is your task as the Warden to confront the Serpent Rogue and bring peace and tranquility to the land. Explore every inch of the map, unearth secret passages, and expand your knowledge to stand against the incoming disaster. Using your alchemy skills, craft and experiment with different ingredients to create extraordinary potions, each with its own unique effects. Take on quests from the inhabitants of the cursed land and earn resources to further your exploits. Oh, you can shapeshift using alchemy? That's really interesting. But it is, at its heart, an action adventure. Yeah. Well, those are all the games for January. Very well off. We are using the charity of this month is the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Obviously, cancer is a terrible thing. It takes many lives every day. And we shouldn't have to deal with that. So come on, guys. Humble Bundle. They don't give me anything. I just do this because I enjoy the service, and giving to charity is great. If there are any of these games on here that you would like to play, let me know in the comments. If there are any games here that you'd like to see me play, also let me know. You know me, I am always out to play great games. New content coming in 2023 to the best of my ability if I'm not overwhelmed with anxiety and or dread and or death. Who knows? But until then, guys, be kind to each other. You never know who needs it.